Actually, moving the chains here early. Mariota asks Terry to move outside of Ertz and Debo to the left. They throw a screen to Debo. It pops up in the air out of his hands, and it's intercepted. Debo Samuel just misplayed a screen pass, and it popped right up into the air, and it is intercepted by the defensive lineman Mike Dana.
That's what you can't have. You got such a great drive going to start this game, and Debo just takes his eyes off the football, and he's trying to run before he catches the ball, and the ball hits him up high on his shoulders, but Debo took his eyes off the football before he caught the ball.
His catch number 800 in his career. He's the 6th tight end ever to reach that mark. One of the other ones is playing in this game as well, Travis Kelce. So congratulations to Zach Ertz, but he needed potentially another third of a yard to get a first down.
This is time I want the change to come out. I don't want virtual. I want this is not AI.
You want facts. You want factual
I don't want an
information.
AI information. I want or virtual reality. I want the change to come out.
It's going to be on the big screen. They're going to show. I think it's the first time we've actually seen one of these on the big screen. It's going to pop out.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Let's see what
really,
they say.
really.
It was a 4th and 6 connection on Ertz in the center of the field.
Now the only other thing is the spot good?
Yeah, would you challenge the spot? Yeah.
So his knee goes down.
I don't think the spot is good. I don't think the spot is good.
So that it's likely a challenge if they don't get the first down. Let's see.
Yeah, I think the spot is the football.
It should be right at the 34. It looks just a touch short of it.
It should be past that. But I would challenge the spot if I'm a Dan Quinn.
The virtual measurement said they were 5 inches short of a first down, so it would be a turnover on downs. Dan Quinn has the option here to challenge the spot.
I think it's absolutely worth it.
First and 10 for the Chiefs. Play action to Pacheco. Rolling left is Pat Mahomes. Has to get away from Martin. It looked like it might have been a hole. Bobby Wagner pushes Mahomes out of bounds. Chiefs fans, of course, want a flag thrown because he always flops after he goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
They're not going to get it here.
Listen.
4th and 1. Snap to Mariota. Here comes a big blitz from Kansas City. Mariota wants it off for Terry, who's not looking for the ball. It's thrown out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
And that's
all out, man.
Yeah, that's what the Kansas City Chiefs going to do. Love to see us be able to convert on those 2 turnovers that the Kansas City Chiefs have committed. You know, you think about Patrick Mahomes. He doesn't throw interceptions. Only 2 coming into this ball game all season long.
But he's got all those turnover-worthy plays, man. You always give me trouble between analytics guys.
I don't even look at that
Don't
type
even
of
look
stuff.
at that. I'm just saying, you should look at it sometimes.
Yeah, that's for you nerds.
Pacheco points out a middle linebacker. Here's the snap. Mahomes surveying, looking, fires middle of the field. That was tipped. It nearly got to Noah Gray anyway. He got popped, and I think they're going to call a defenseless receiver hit on Quan Martin, even though the ball hit Gray in the hands.
I think they're going to say he hit him in the head and neck area. That's the thing.
The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. It got to Noah Gray anyway. Quan hit him as he was meeting the ball.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, a hit on a defenseless player. Number 20, defense.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
That's the first penalty against Washington of the game.
Right, and Bobby does a great job of tipping that ball. Actually, Quan hit him in the shoulder area. No, he caught him in the head.
Well, they called defenseless receiver. Well, he made a hit on a guy as he was trying to make a catch on the ball.
Exactly. So you can't tell. Quan can't tell that it was an incomplete pass.
Right, has a lot of time. Steps up, nearly lost his footing. Has to get out to an outlet. Travis Kelce, he's just running free down the sideline. 30, 25, 20. Undercut by Sanders, so all the way down at the 10-yard line. He was like the 4th option on that play. Nobody was near him, and the Chiefs are going to have first and goal.
Yeah, and they're trying to get a big shot down the field, take a shot down the field. We actually brought Quan Martin on the safety blitz, and there's nobody who keeps we just kind of lose track of Travis Kelce.
They're going for it. 4th and goal, just outside the 2. In motion, Hollywood Brown. 3 wide receivers to the left, they're going to throw for it. Mahomes at the 12, running towards the far sideline. He's still going to throw back to the end zone, wide open, Kareem Hunt. He extended the play, and it's a Chiefs touchdown.
Again, when you look at these plays, it's been Mahomes being able to extend plays. He hits Travis Kelce on a big play by extending plays, and this time just extends the play, and we lose track of Kareem Hunt. You got to stay what you got.
Chiefs break 5. Good blitz pickup. Pump throws. This one towards Lane, and it goes off of his hands, and that's incomplete. He was diving ahead, but it hit him in the hands, and it falls incomplete.
And it's unfortunate because Jeremy McNichols does an excellent job picking up the blitz on the linebacker. He cuts him down and allows Marcus Mariota the time to wait for Lane to come open, and you got to make that catch if you're Jeremy Lane.
Here, Bobby Wagner, Jordan McGee on the field. Rasheed Rice goes in motion. Mahomes looking back to the middle, tries to get out of a muddy pocket, throws into the center of the field. That one's caught. Juju Smith-Schuster all the way down to the Washington 41-yard line. Mahomes starting to feel it a little bit.
He's starting to feel it, but also they got away with a hold on that time. That time, Jawan Taylor, he's grabbing. I believe that was Preston Smith on that, and if he doesn't grab and hold Preston Smith, Preston gets a sack on this play. He is holding him, and the referee is looking right at it and doesn't throw the penalty.
Steps up, fires, wide open Rice at the 30.
Dropped
the ball. It's fumbled. I think Rice was able to get it back. That one was popped out after he made the catch. Marshawn Lattimore had a shot at it, but Rice was able to get it back.
Fumble with recovery by the offense. It's first down.
Could have used that break. It's a gain of 15.
Yeah, definitely could have used that break, and that's been a big difference, being able to create turnover. That time it was Quan Martin who forced that fumble, but the ball bounced right back to Rasheed Rice.
Use a break here. Worthy moves closer to the line. Mahomes surveying, dancing, moving to his right, throws back to the end zone. Travis Kelce caught about a yard deep into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, Kansas City.
Again, Travis, let's go. Patrick Mahomes and his ability to break contain. You have to know this about him. This is where he excels. Now the pass rusher gets chipped, and that allows Patrick Mahomes to be able to buy a little time and throw that football and find Travis Kelce.
That is his 80th career touchdown. Only 4 other tight ends have ever amassed 80 career touchdowns. Here's the snap to Mariota. Free blitzer, and he's able to just take down Mariota back near midfield. No one blocked Mike Dana, and Mariota had nowhere to go.
And this is just a complete mental mistake from a protection standpoint. This
is the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, the line slid to the right, and I don't know if Connerly didn't get it because Cosby was expecting him to slide to the left. Cosby was expecting him to slide.
Bad timing there for that. Chiefs, boy, they turned it on in the third quarter there and built this lead.
They've turned it on, and we've helped them out with some mental mistakes and also costly drop too.
Second down and 1, just inside the 15-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. Kareem Hunt, big hole right up the middle. He's met by Jordan McGee, but he's already about 8-9 yards down the field. It's going to be a first down Chiefs at the 26.
Now, from a defensive standpoint, you played really good football, especially in the first half. Don't all of a sudden, let the Kansas City Chiefs start to, move the football on you, get the run game going. Continue to fight. Continue to feel like you can make a play. We almost had another takeaway on the Quan Martin forced fumble, so it's not over. It's a lot of football left in this ball game, but you cannot give up any more points.
Chance here for the defense. They've got to get a stop. 12:43 to go fourth quarter. 21-7 Chiefs.
For me, this second and 17, this is a critical down. You can't allow them to pick up 15 yards in this play.
Brown and Rice to the left alongside Noah Gray. Worthy to the right outside the numbers. Here's the snap to Mahomes. Washington Briggs 4. Mahomes flushed out to the right. Stop. Now he's going to take off. Now throws back across his body and finds Rasheed Rice. I thought he was just going to take off. And at the last moment, there's Rice at the 45-yard line. That is a gain of 26. It was a vintage Mahomes play. Could have taken off. He didn't. Just found his man in a seam near the 40-yard line.
We got to go back to how they were able to convert that. We go back into a cover 2. The coverage is nice, but you cannot lose contain if you're an edge rusher. That's what Patrick Mahomes does and continues to get you. And Rasheed Rice, did he throw the football? He threw the football into the head of, was it Quan Martin? Yeah, just
this is number 4's first foul toward disqualification.
Yeah, so he can be a little bit a head case, but we got to contain Mahomes. So that's what you have to do. Don't allow him to get outside the pocket. So the Kansas City Chiefs, they're a great offense. They got great players, but you can't give them anything And I feel like a lot of these scoring drives, a lot of the times we've allowed them to get these big plays is we've given them things. It hasn't been a situation where they've earned something. Stay disciplined. Maintain your pass rush lane.
Chiefs have 122 on the ground now. Mahomes is going to throw here, flushed away by Deron Payne. Kinlaw nearly grabs him, hops out of that, throws a lob pass back to Noah Gray. Similar look to before. It's all the way down to the 40. We have a commander down. And once again, Mahomes, boy, when he needs to make these plays, he's got him in his bag of tricks. This is why he is who he is.
Yeah, and that time Jordan McGee is in man-to-man coverage on Gray, and Gray knocks him down, or Jordan McGee falls down. That's how he ends up totally wide open.
They are once again one of the most prolific offenses in the league.
Yeah, they are, but again, a lot of these yards, especially in the second half that they've been able to get against us, has been us breaking down in coverage, breaking down and not maintaining your run, your pass rush lanes, allowing Mahomes to extend plays with his head, with his legs, and so it's more on us than them.
2nd and 8 at the Washington 18-yard line. Mahomes at the gun, takes the snap. Looking left, back to the middle, pumps, lobs one. There's Rice at the 10-5, heads to the end zone, touchdown Kansas City. 3rd touchdown pass of the second half for Pat Mahomes.
Man, he had his choice. They had about 4 guys wide open, 3 or 4 guys open on that play. A quick snap, and he had his pick of where he wanted to go with the football on that play right there.
Washington has run just 11 plays here in the second half, and Kansas City has scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and they take advantage of Bobby Wagner in coverage against Rashee Rice. Bobby's a great run defender, but you don't want to have him. You want to limit the times you're going to have him matched up against a guy like Rashee Rice.
18-yard touchdown pass. The Chiefs have become unstoppable here in the second half as Kansas City has the clock on their side. 40% of the crowd here at Arrowhead has left. They are singing victory songs in the game.
What I will say, man, this Kansas City Chiefs defense, especially the linebackers, they are fast. They get off blocks. They play downhill. They tackle well. They're better than I thought they were, actually.
I'll tell you what, I was feeling good at halftime. That was one of the best halves they played. They really responded, and the Chiefs just, boy, they turn into the Chiefs here in the second half.